to see how people deal with it. I mean, they tend to have Teldo 1v1ing the other NG, but what if Teldo is on 4 points? Are they just going to trade points in that case?
Not sure. Game is starting. I'm going to let you take care of the initial push here, and I'm going to fix the overlay before.
Okay, the players are playing the game.
Copy that.
My God. Okay, and then it's not going to stack anything. Okay, teams maybe are getting worse. Anyway. Let's see here. Both
So
teams
troll.
are just securing their respective close points. Symbolic going to the high ground of their parts, and so is Xef and Phantom. They're all going to go from the range perspective. Hawk is yet again pushing towards the far node, so he's going to be there with Teldo. And the mid fight is going to start raining on. And I'm going to watch Guts, because this plays a huge part in the actual game. Guts double dodged, because, oh my God. Okay, he's dead.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Guts getting taken out pretty easily there.
Yeah,
looks like Epley coming in for the...
Xef, and then he double dodged, and then he got one shot by Xef.
A lot of cleave damage going out. Looks like an Earth 5 comes up from Phanoram. Doing a lot of damage. They're just going to give up on Guts. Sheen coming in for the stomp there. Guts is going to teleport out of it and prolong his death here. I don't really... Oh, the illusion of life comes out at the very last second here. Guts is back into the game here. Oh, what's going to be the move here?
Yeah, but Adira tanked a lot of AoE to get that illusion off, and now he's resting himself from
Yeah, Adira's in a really good spot.
Yeah, however, Phantom saw him, and this is a really poor start. Let's take a look at Hawk, though. Hawk tried to 1v1 Teldo, and now he's running away. So I'm guessing that did not work out perfectly.
Fanaram pushing through all the way towards mine, actually taking Adira, trying to take Adira down anyways. Fanaram getting taken down in the process here, though. He's in a really bad spot. He's going to teleport, or use his misform move, rather, to get back up here. Adira goes down. And Zeph is, or pardon me, they're trying to res Fanaram, but right now Stomp coming out, and it doesn't quite land in time. Fanaram's back up in the fight here, and Guts is down. And Adira. Both trying to get resed up right now.
Very cute.
Oh, Earth 5 comes out, doesn't land it quite in time. Guts is back up here. Alright, we see Guts, looks like Guts is going to be coming back, maybe moving towards Henge, or do you think he's just trying to reset the fight a little bit here? Fanaram's kind of coming in hot for him?
Well, he has to reset, and Phantom's chasing him. Let's see, Guts managed. No, he got into combat again. He should have backed off even further. Now he has to get out of combat yet again, or he's going to go in and get one shot by Phantom.
So Phantom should be able to get a free decap here. Actually, we have Adira coming in here as well, so it's going to be Guts and Adira versus Phantom. Phantom's going to Red Lightning out of here. He's going to bail off point pretty quickly. Back over here.
He just went down on mid, which means that mid just got collapsed. One fun point was Hawk versus Teldo. Now, Teldo's winning the 1v1s, but Hawk ran up to Chieftain, then stealthed, and then went back to Henge, and Teldo thought that he had left and went back to keep, and the point got decapped yet again. But the 1v1s, the question of how they'll deal with Hawk seems to be right now just have Teldo. Speaking of Teldo, there's a 1v1 of Teldo and Guts on Henge right now. We'll see how it plays out.
Some nice damage from the short bow coming out here, though, but I just don't think that Guts is going to have the sustain to be able to take out Teldo.
Well, Epley just came in as well, so they might be able to get something off now, especially...
man. Oh, yeah, Teldo's going to go down here just momentarily. Yeah, it's a lot more difficult for him to push the far points now, or even defend points without the Elixir R that he had before. He's doing a pretty good job of staying up, though, but it's only a matter of time. There he goes.
And
oh, the illusion of life coming in from Zeph and Symbolic and Zeph coming in to support. Zeph looks like he's going to try to train down Guts off the point here. Epley goes down. Symbolic going in for the stomp. Is not able to land it. Looks like a Shadow Refuge comes out, but I think that Epley using. Oh, Teldo goes down. What is going on here?
Teldo went down to illusion, and they need to finish off Epley, but they're going to do it pretty easily.
There we go.
They got it.
Yeah,
I don't know. And then
here.
Symbolic comes in and rests him. He's like, you have a secured stomp, but I'll rest anyway. Anyway.
Adira coming in, throwing down the Time Warp almost immediately on point here. 1v3. A lot of Connie's time. He's going to drop down here. I'm not sure exactly what was the thought behind that.
If you face that Great Sword, why the hell are you going into the point? No. He's supposed to stand on high ground and attack. You failed my spec. Anyway. Phantom went down on mid after having been chased up, but he's getting rested by Sheen. Just got up in time. And it's Teldo and Ashin. Or what is it? Yeah, Teldo, Ashin, Phantom versus Epley, Conrad, and Hawk.
Looks like Guts is actually able to self-res, got himself in a good position over by the blue base, able to self-res. There was no response from TP coming out. Able to self-res, and he's going to be pushing back in towards mid now. Looks like Epley's on that midpoint right now. Got a lot of Connies on him, taking some good damage from that fear as well. He actually gets taken out really far away from the point here, and they're just going to let him bleed out, it looks like. We have Conrad coming in, trying to get the res off. Epley, gets the knockback, though. Too much cleave damage coming out. Phantom's getting really low here as well, though. The stomp coming out possibly from Machine. Actually, he's going to opt for the res, rather. Epley getting really close to coming back up here.
Oh my god, Epile!
Get up! Oh, he tries. Nope, not quite.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Oh, here comes Conrad! Conrad gets him up! He's back up in the fight! Getting back on the midpoint here. The fight's completely reset.
There was a decap on mid as well during this time, so fully reset. And Guts managed to push forward to force back Teldo, and now he's running away. So, well, however, Xef is actually pushing towards mine at this point. Does he have a portal as well? He does, so he could just port back to mid.
Fenrir went down. Symbolic went in for the Rens. They got taken out by cleave damage. Fenrir goes down to cleave damage almost immediately. Symbolic is going to go down here as well. Ashin's the only one left in mid for Team Paradigm. He goes down. We got Teldo on the sides. He's going, I'm out of here, bro. This is not a good place to be. He's going to try to bail over here with his rocket boots back over to, pardon me, that was not rocket boots. What the hell did he just jump with? Oh, pardon me, that's the elixir gun. Moving back over here towards Henge.
Red team got a capture point.
Yeah, and Zeph is down over here getting timered out by Adira. Alright, where's the fight at Helseth? What's their next move?
Hold on, I'm battling a mosquito. Okay, back to the game.
Battling a mosquito. Made it sound so epic.
Seems like, yeah, Paradigm they could just do what they always do. Is they send 4 mid and then they push Teldo to far node. Interesting is they're sending 3 to mid, and both Symbolic and Xef saw that Hawk is pushing towards Henge, and now they're trying to intercept him. If they get him, then that's great. But if Hawk managed to get his rocket boot out of there now, then that's a great advantage. No, never mind, he's dead. Okay, so if they push mid now, they have a good position.
Yeah, actually,
assuming that,
yeah, Conrad coming in. It looks like he threw down the spear and got the spirit res off on Eppley. Eppley goes back down again, though.
Oh, they're winning 4-on-3, which is weird, but okay.
Shadow Refuge goes down. There's a refuge here as well. I believe that's Sheen's refuge.
Ashin's refugee?
I believe so. Let me take a look here.
Ashin's a guardian, he can't refuge.
Or not refuge, pardon me, sanctuary. Sanctuary, my bad. It's like, what are you talking about, Elseth? Gotcha. Copy wrong skill name.
Let's see here. Xef just went off. He's done this several times now in this game. He's going to mine to cap it, and I think he also has a portal up as well most of the time. He doesn't this time, so he's escaping from mine, and I think he puts a portal outside of mine as well, so...
Yeah, not a bad decision, to be honest. Just getting that decap and then running out, making your Conrad spend the time back there to get the recap on it, and Zeph moving back in here towards mid to try to help out in that team fight.
It's not just that. Since the spirit is, since the portal is also there, it means that the second Conrad leaves, there's a threat of decap. So, it's a very annoying thing to deal with, having a portal at your point. And Eppley just went down outside because Symbolic feared him. Fear kills people.
It's pretty out of position here. Don't really think there's going to be... don't say anything. Well, actually, Nothing Nonsense is still 2-cap right now. Team Paradigm's in the lead right now by 20 points, and I guess they are going to be trying to take over Henge here. Looks like Phantom's going to be a free decap on Henge.
Yeah, it's a full cap. Even if they struggled, they would just die one by one because of the numbers. But at the very least, they were able to steal Chieftain. Hawk was able to do that.
Yeah, Guts coming in, keeping that point neutered over here on Henge. We got Hawk coming in as well. Symbolic coming in to back up Phantom. Phantom's going to get taken down almost right... Oh, he's getting so low. See, Guts actually going to try to burst him down here. Phantom getting into the Earth Attunement there, trying to get the protection, prevent some of that incoming damage. He's actually doing a pretty good job of staying alive here, though. As he should get taken down here just momentarily. Wow. Over here on Quarry, we do have Zeph down. Or mine, rather.
Time warp? Okay, the time warp was probably good. Conrad did not rest, however, from Xef Stomp, because the game doesn't work. No, but I don't know. But for some reason, Conrad did not rest, and at the very least, oh my god, he stopped it on mine. Conrad.
Oh, wow, Teldo checking it, coming back in.
Oh, no,
Which reminds me of Hix Assistant, I believe, did the same mistake before, didn't he? When Teldo was down.
Hix Assistant has me on a death threat. I'm not allowed to speak about that. Quiet.
Alright, so it looks like Nonstop Nonsense will be capping back mine in their favor. It's still going to stay for them, and moving back in. Team Paradigm currently has a 2-cap up about 50 points here, and about 8 minutes into the game.
It's very back and forth, but even though it's back and forth in terms of points, as in capture points, Team Paradigm has consistently been ahead in terms of actual score points.
Ooh, Eppley getting feared off the point here by Symbolic, able to get his heal off just in time, though. Going to get feared off again, going to go down off a point. Very nice job by Symbolic, keeping him off there. Not really any advantage to it, though, I guess, because he does have the point fully capped in his own favor. Hawk trying to move back in towards mid here. Sheen's getting kind of low. Going to try to get some support from his teammates here. It looks like he has Zeph and Teldo coming up right behind him. Zeph trying to take him down with the Illusionary Berserker.
Meanwhile, Phantom intercepted Guts on beach and was able to down him, and he's now finishing him off. So this is, the position can't be better for Paradigm. Like, it's I mean, first of all, and then has to take the time to regroup, and now they also have to take the time. Oh, what? What? That TCup was stupid, Sheen. No. Okay.
Well, yeah, Sheen's currently an Illusion of Life. Looks like who was that? That was I don't remember which one got it. I think it was Hawk. I guess got Illusion of Life, and then or Sheen got it first, and then Hawk right afterwards. They're both Illusion of Life, and then obviously you can't cap the point when you're in Illusion of Life. You did get the decap there. Looks like it's going to be leaning towards TP's favor here in the mid-fight, though. We do have a Sheen coming back in here as well. He's able to res up. Zeph goes down on point, though. Teldo trying to get the res off. A Sheen coming in to help with the knockback. Able to get him up, no problem.
And Symbolic and Guts are 1v1ing. Ish. They're just standing in LOS and saying hi to each other. But Symbolic plaguing the point the second he sees Guts stealthing. He's like, no.
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 All right, Epley
just
having
put a fear mark on yourself, man. What the hell? You don't have to plague. Right, now he's being 2v1 by Hawk and Guts. And his plague is about to time out because for some reason he did it the second something stealth. Oh my god, are they decapping it? No, they're not. Okay, so depending on how mid is looking.
Symbolic doing a nice job of kiting through his fear wall here, keeping Guts off of him for the time being. Hawk's coming back in, laying a lot of connies down. Symbolic's going to go down off a point, it looks like. Oh, very nice play by Hawk, keeping him off the point. Going to get the free stomp off on Symbolic. Does get feared off for the first attempt here, though, but we'll get the second one, the follow-up here with Guts.
Team Paradigm managed to get the cap on Keep, and Conrad's down outside, so that's the game. But it was a very back-and-forth game, especially during the middle when NN got the double cap. And then doing much better than NNN, so I suppose the less N you have, the better you are. I'm gonna go ahead and name myself N and just dominate everything. Okay, so a recap. The team fights went in Paradigm's favor. But Hawk did some really clever splitting, which kept the point at bay over and over, where he kept stealthing, getting to hench, and then he left over and over. Which forced Teldo, like Teldo couldn't really push far. I mean, he never did it, because he was busy just having to walk back to deal with Hawk. So, I mean, my question was answered. How are they going to deal with Hawk? And the answer is Teldo. It's a very brave decision, because it's like, it's a mirror matchup, I believe, or are these picks different? Well, I guess if he has Elixir Gun, it's an obvious matchup, but...
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, again, this is the Guild Wars 2 ESL Test Cup. Basically, ESL feeling out whether they want to come into the game or not, whether the game is ready for it. It's been pretty interesting so far. We're about the 5-hour mark, just short of it. This is possibly the final game. We have Team Paradigm matched up against Nonstop Nonsense, both of them doing amazingly today in their matchups. If Team Paradigm wins this Legacy of the Foamfire, they will win and be the official champions of the ESL Guild Wars 2 Test Cup. Hopefully Nonstop Nonsense can bring it back and take it to a third game. We have yet to see a single Kylo map today.
Yes.
And we've had so many close games too. Is it just oh man, I wanted to see one Kylo match.
Well, let's think about it from a logical perspective. The people that are playing these games know that I'm casting, and the people that win the game obviously get spurred by massive motivation. They're like, "Holy hell, we're doing well in front of Helseth." Massive motivation. They're playing better than they ever have before. Meanwhile, the people on the losing side, they're terrified. Who's going to get the blame of Helseth? And they're trying to shift the blame on each other. They're fighting, and it's my presence. It's my presence, man.
I can understand that.
Yeah, me too.
Clearly.
Clearly.
All right. So we've been asking you all day, Helseth. So just watch. Like this map was famously TP's weak spot, right?
Yeah. Yes.
How has that changed?
I'd still say that it. If you talk about their old composition, definitely this was still their weak map. I mean, even though it took some losses to them on it, it was still the map where we managed to remain positive versus them on. However, with that said. Now, it's different, in my opinion. It was a weak map because they never wanted to team fight. Never. Like, they've always tried to dodge team fighting. Teldo's interest in pushing far has always been in this game, ever since the beginning. And they kept doing that, which means that they would never actually practice for team fight. And during a period of time, team fighting on this map was completely mandatory. Like, if you didn't win mid, you lost the game straight up. I still kind of feel that way, but it's opinionated this time, because you have more strategies than one on this map. And right now, not only is Paradigm adapting a more team fight friendly strategy, but they've also, they're splitting at the right times and such rather than trying to force splitting. I don't think this map should be that much of a weak point. Rather, I think it could be a strong point if they play it correctly, where if, for example, they push far at the right time with Teldo, the threat of soloing bot and all that stuff is like annoying. So
eloquently put. I'm just going to wrap up the final. I just want real quick. I'm just going to interject again, guys. This is Legacy of the Foam Fire, possibly the last match of the day. Secondary objective on this map is going to be the Guild Lord. If you take down the enemy team's Guild Lord, it will net your team 150 points, giving you possibly an insta win if you have over 350 points. Again, Team Paradigm fighting to take the first ESL title for Guild Wars 2, and if they're able to close out this game, they will have it.
The prestigious title of having won the ESL Test Cup.
Absolutely, man.
See, I didn't even say anything sarcastic, but you started laughing. Okay, anyway. The game is starting, and Teldo's the one capping close, and Hawk is the one capping their close. So, same strategies from last map, and we'll see how it goes. Let's see here.
Alright, looks like we do see some people crossing over here. Let me take a look at their perspective here. We have Hawk coming in, trying to fight Teldo on point. Throws down the crates almost immediately here.
Okay. And they're already surging hard. But the thing is, it's kind of not even necessary to do this. The thing with Teldo is he's running Elixir Gun, which makes... Like, he's running Elixir Gun versus Rocket Boots. So he's gonna win every single 1v1, like, regardless of how the two of them actually play. Because the Elixir Gun is just that amazing for the 1v1. So Hawk needs to stop trying to fight Teldo, in my opinion, because he's just having the worst spec for the 1v1s. Anyway, back on mid.
Well, it's interesting. I think the positioning there is pretty interesting. Teldo going into that waterfall point, and then TP kind of zoning off the rest of the guys from being able to come in and support. Adir going down at mid, though, here. We have the Shadow Refuge coming down, trying to prevent that stomp. Counter going in for the res. Is he going to be able to get it? Eppley coming in and trying to help out as well, and it looks like they should be able to get it, no problem here. Hawk goes down in Rhodes, though, to Teldo.
Yeah. It's just a bad matchup. He should stop doing it. And
Symbolic blow in the Plague with about 8k HP left. Going to go down to Connie's here just shortly. There he goes down kind of in that little cubby hole there. Conrad going to be going in for the stomp right now. The Illusion of Life does come out from Zeph, though, getting Symbolic up just in time, preventing that stomp. Even the Time Warp was wasted coming out from, I believe that was Adira trying to get that quick stomp on, but not quick enough.
The Time Warp was planted a little bit too late, which made the quickness proc not actually happen for Conrad when it was stomping.
And Zeph taking a little bit of damage here. He does use that Blurred Frenzy, trying to avoid some of the damage inside that burst combo. Gonna try to, looks like he's gonna be backing off here. We does see Hawk moving into the waterfall, though, so he's gonna move back and trying to keep that point in their favor.
It's not theirs. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's
confused there.
Yeah. They're just leaving it. Like they don't care even about Hawk anymore. Like they're just having him 1v1 Teldo. Like this is not working out. He died yet again to Teldo now. Granted, accepted some of the damage, but
yeah, we're currently seeing a 2-cap coming out for Team Paradigm, up about I'd say about 40 or about 40 points or so. Pretty early on. Oh, actually, we do see a decap coming out onto Quarry. That was Adira getting the free decap on Quarry. Maybe going to get a full cap here as well.
Yeah, it's going to full cap. And, I mean, it's their close point, so I'm sure Paradigm doesn't really mind losing it. Adira portaling their close point, which indicates that he wants to keep fighting mid, I guess.
Alright, Guts taking a lot of cleave damage to the face from Phantom. Phantom going for the Earth 5. Does not actually need to finish off here. Oh, the Illusion of Life comes out at the very last second, keeping Guts up in the game. Totally thought he was a goner. Guts kind of coming back into the fight here, trying to put a little damage on Symbolic. Guts is getting kind of low, though. He's going to need to get that heal off. He's going to go, there we go, gets the heal off just in time, preventing that full-on death. Guts goes back down. Eppley, come on, back in res. Res him. There we go. Finally coming back over for the res. He does get the knockback from the proc. Sheen coming in for the stomp. Guts is probably trying to avoid it. There we go. And Guts is kind of just wasted time at this point.
Yeah. They're just filtering into mid. It's... Yeah, once you have a disadvantage, but there are some reset options on this map every now and then, but it's still really, really difficult to get back on this map, especially with this. I'm not... Hawk is gonna try pushing for Quarry, saving the points, because Phantom started decapping it. He never got out of combat, so he's just going in with half health, and Phantom hit a burst, and most likely Hawk is gonna go down in this 1v1. Yep, there. So there's a trip cap in Paradigm's favor as long as they win mid now.
Looks like we see Guts throwing down the Shadow Refuge on Eppley here at mid, trying to prevent that first stomp. Shadow Refuge does go down. I believe that's going to be a Sheen Shadow, or not Shadow Refuge, a Sanctuary rather. Going to be preventing that the res up. Eppley's still there though. Zeph going in for the stomp right now. Oh my goodness, we currently have 4 Nonstop Nonsense off of the map.
Yeah, ouch. And now the full at least Adira is resting guts. So you know there's two guys.
That's going to be the trip cap. You called it. Trip cap coming out for Team Paradigm. Currently up about 120 points. And only about 4 minutes into the game.
Let's see here.
Looks like we're going to be seeing Nonstop Nonsense coming back into Quar, trying to get that recap there. Fenrir, rather, is just going to let them have it.
Yeah,
Guts throwing up the Bounceless Venom. Going to try to get actually wasted here. It looks like he's not able to get that on top of Fanaram. Just be popping the portal down here. I'm assuming on the close point and then heading out. Actually, does not even cap it. Get those points, man. They're free.
But the cap it already. He went off again. Okay, tournament nerfs, I guess.
And Guts gets taken down by Zeph and actually gets demolished by that cleave damage coming out from Fanaram and Zeph still. My goodness, there's no reason to stomp a thief ever if you have that much DPS around. Just cleave him.
Yeah. That's the weakness of thief. It's really hard to rest unless you have like illusion of life. Conrad went down and with the spirit next to him. He didn't get self rest though, and oh my, there was a decap on mid, which I mean it doesn't really matter because Symbolic is following Hawk and he'll just kill him. So.
Yeah, Hawk trying his best here. Actually, looks like he might be dead off a point. No, it's keeping neutralized. Symbolic going in for the stomp here. Did he just plague form stomped Hawk on the first try?
Of course, like he has no respect for plague. He just wants to use it all the time.
Did you see that?
I bet he uses it at the start of every game.
Just right out of the gate.
Yes. At the very least, Guts was able to cap Waterfall, which means if they theoretically were able to cap another point now while holding Waterfall, then there's always the threat of Lord. We'll see, because they're just resting now too. I guess the first thing they have to do is defend Waterfall, or no, they're just gonna lose it to Phantom. I guess that works too.
Yeah, so Phantom probably getting a full cap here, and it's gonna bring back the trip cap once again for Team Paradigm. Again, the lead is just going further and further away. I really don't see a Lord even coming into and being a factor in this game. There's just no way.
Just like that.
This is like the thing is, time is always important. Now there's the time. Like you have to win Quarry, and then they have to get a second cap, and then they have to get 350 points, and then they have to get Lord. Getting a 3 cap? Yep.
What's the fatal matchup here? Like, what's so different about this matchup than the last one? Like, why is this such a hard fight for Nonstop Nonsense?
They did quite poorly on mid. I mean, if you remember, both they got killed off pretty fast on mid. Like as in Eppley went down early, and then there was also this strategy of sending Hawk over and over has been hard countered. It just does not work. Like it worked versus the other teams and it showed some success, but Paradigm has a hard counter to it, and if you keep spamming your hard counter, it's never gonna work. Which also, like, you can imagine how you feel while you're playing in the team, and Hawk goes far and dies over and over, and your team gets nothing out of it. Like, the confusion that could happen at that point within the team is quite devastating, especially on a snowbally map like this. This map is more snowbally than Forest, like, yeah. Anyway, Phantom is 1v3 on Waterfall, and he's like, no, I'm gonna win this.
He's doing a pretty good job here. Gonna get taken down here just momentarily. There he goes down. Zeph,
most likely gonna miss
looks like we have Zeph over here ready, probably with the Illusion of Life. There goes the Illusion of Life.
Great play. You want to say great play, don't you?
I don't. Zeph knew what was happening. They were very calm and collected about it. Didn't get crazy. Comes the portal out from Zeph back onto midpoint. Phantom will go down here just shortly, and they'll get the full res up on him. Ooh, Teldo actually goes down too. Looks like Guts and Adira over here on mine. Yeah, and gets stopped out. And there's Zeph coming in, trying to keep that point. Yeah, there we go. Back on point here. Trying to keep the point neutralized as long as possible.
I mean, at this rate though, like, Paradigm could just surge mid, and nothing but mid. And even if Nonstop Nonsense got the double cap right now, plus Lord, that still wouldn't be fast enough. So they need to decap mid somehow. Which, considering that NN doesn't have MOA, it's not very realistically possible.
Yeah, it's an interesting choice bringing the Time Warp instead of the MOA, and we haven't really seen the Time Warp used to great effect this game. We did see the misplaced Time Warp that wasn't quite down put in time for the Frenzy Stomp. Do you think that MOA is just that far ahead of Time Warp right now?
The thing is, MOA is easy to use, very easy to use for devastating effect. You press your elite button and someone dies. Of course, if they random dodge it. It's essentially a very overpowered skill, but it's not overpowered all the time because you might miss it and such. But it's when you hit it, it's very effective. Time Warp is different. Like Time Warp, can be used to great effect more in a more versatile fashion. Like it'll be useful in all sorts of different scenarios rather than just a one shot. And I guess Adera wants it to be more versatile. Would you have benefit from time warp this game? No. Would you have benefit from MOA? Possibly. So, I mean, it's not always one or the other. We've won games because of time warp, and we've won games because of MOA.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the final match. We had Team Paradigm matching up against Nonstop Nonsense, dominating them in a 2-0 set. Team Paradigm is the winners of the Guild Wars 2 ESL Test Cup. And I think rightly deserved.